Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 4. Week 4 already of our Disco Elysium, the Final Cut live stream here on YouTube with your boy Adam the Chuck. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining us. It's good to see you. If you're returning, welcome back. Good to see you again. If you're new here, streams every Friday starting at 7 to 7:30 and we'll run from anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 hours. And also, real quick, just a minor apology. I know you guys are used to seeing the stream starting soon screen at 5 minutes before the stream starts, but as you probably noticed this evening, it didn't pop up until about 7:28-ish. Deepest apologies for that. Probably threw you guys off a little bit. YouTube was deciding wanted to give me a little bit of a runaround to just not start the stream for some reason, at least on their end. So I had to do a bit of a quick refresh, and we're rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Here, just give me 1 second. Just got to do the audio check that like I usually do. Okay, seems everything's good to go. For those of you who are new here, I have to do an audio check because back during when I did my first ever live stream series, which was Death Stranding, there was ran into audio issues more than a few times. So yeah, I've made it a habit of doing audio checks. You can't really do audio checks for streams until the stream has started, because every time I've done, I always do, excuse me, I'd always do sound checks beforehand by recording a bit of audio just to make sure that everything's working. Like the mic's working, camera's working, sound's coming through, the whole bit. That always works. And then we'll go to start a stream, and then we'd start a stream and there would be issues. But we're all tickety-boo here tonight, which is fantastic. Fantastic. So, where did we leave off? Well, we're on the hunt for information about a possible drug running operation out of Terminal B? Yes, Terminal B, being run by by members of the Dock Workers Union. And we're doing this for the representative of Woodpines, the company that owns the dockyard, so she might give us some information relevant to the case regarding the hanged corpse in the back behind whirling in rags. And we now need to know that there is potentially a lady driver who is our target. So we need to find out who this lady driver is. And this is always, unfortunately, one of the issues I tend to have with only streaming once a week. Certain details kind of slip through the cracks. But I believe this lady here.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
All right, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Herife.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here. Actually, let's entertain this. Oh, God, I'm gonna pop this off. Well, aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are, Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
Oh my God, okay. Let's just heal up our morale real quick. So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of.
I'm only terrifying to small children, and to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Why are you scary to people you used to know?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Jesus. You grim. You're a grim of a grim sort, aren't you? Then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to? Oh, Sim.
Well, let's just review our notes real quick. Oh, we already talked. We already talked to the racist cop. I'm sorry, racist lorry driver, didn't we? Can't remember. It's nighttime now.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Shit. That was my one. Oh, her name was Joyce. Okay. Fuck a duck. And the only one we're gonna have to force this guy. This guy, didn't want to force him. But I think we're gonna have to force him. Be like, look.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind? What? But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
I've talked to all of them.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
What do you want me to do, bro? All the other drivers. I think the racist told me to talk to the old lady. The old lady's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're the only one who knows.
Here.
He takes a key ring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving it to you. In silence.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
Cabin is green.
When did she leave?
Last Friday. No. I don't know. She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose. Otherwise...
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside. Something incriminating.
Uh-huh.
I bet you are.
I am sorry, but I was left with no choice.
Sir. I know it was hard, but you did the right thing.
You don't really think so.
Actually, speaking for myself, I do.
I really do. If I didn't, I wouldn't be in the RCM. Take care, sir.
Like, what do you want us to do? All other leads dried up. Our hand was forced. It sucks, but that's just the reality, my man. Past the statue of Felipe. Green cap. I think at this point we're gonna have to go to sleep. Go to eat. Aha.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This is the one our man pointed to.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just
open it.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Let us study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
Ooh.
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
What else is here?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Women, shake your head. Always up to something. Ooh. Ooh. You. That could get messy. Yeah, well, we won't go there. And she's the one running the drug trade. What a handful. First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
We've identified one of the footprints, but there are still 7 to go.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox. What? Does that count as a double entendre?
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off.
The pull-out toolkit slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
A word? Ooh. What do you want to talk about, Kitsuragi?
All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well-funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
The Claires? Or maybe a foreign player? Or maybe someone at the national level?
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this? Probably not at all.
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
I don't know.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Yes, well...
Unimportant.
We didn't find anything conclusive linking them to the smuggling operation. But somehow, I doubt that Everard Clare would be oblivious to something like this happening right under his nose.
He knows. He has to know. He has to know.
My suggestion is, we use it against the Union in any way we can, to our own ends. It's a slippery hill, but we just might be able to pin them down, indirectly, down the road. We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, debrief over?
Debrief over. After you.
Let's go see Joyce. What? Oh, we haven't really talked to Kim.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. We can pick up where we left off tomorrow morning.
Maybe we'll talk, because what is the... No, it's about 10 o'clock. Oh, everybody's gone home for the evening. Can we sing some karaoke? Come on. We don't found a cassette tape, so...
Can I help you?
No. Damn it. I want to sing some karaoke. I want to sing some karaoke. What the fuck? Uh...
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
What? No. What? 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 That's what? No, I'm definitely not gonna call her that. No, 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 no. We're not gonna punch the door. We're gonna
The murmur
suppress.
in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes. That's one lucky door.
We're leaving. We're gonna go to bed.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
All right, let's go. Ugh. You should punch a fucking hole in the door.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Okay.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Do you have any cigarettes?
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while going over my notes.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Ian Castro, good to see you. Oh, you just missed it. I went trying to see if I could get into chat with Klasia, who is the dancer that you meet at the very start of the game after you get out of your room. And there was a prompt when you knock on the door once. There's a second prompt, knock on the door, but harder. And there's still no response. And then one of my inner thoughts just popped in and said, you should punch a fucking hole in the door. I just lost it. I'm like, what? And then there was that, punch a hole in the door, or to call her a fucking whore. And I'm like, no, 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 no. We're doing neither. It's like, bro, what the... What? So I just said, we're going to move on. And now we're on the balcony with Kim going over the day's notes because we've decided to end the day.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
It would be easier to simply quit.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit below it all.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day. Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
Yeah, I just dawned on me all of a sudden that we're now almost 10-ish hours into the game, and this has only been one day. It's only been one in-game day, which is just, I don't know why that only just dawned on me now, but that's just weird.
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. Then you shot the body down, which was quite the shot.
I was inspired by your confidence in me, Kim. I just can't wait to shoot more shit. I think I was born with a gun in my hands.
I admit I wasn't sure whether I should give you the gun, but I'm glad I did. Your shot enabled us to perform a field autopsy on the victim. We found some things we can really work with. I still feel like we're missing something, but we performed a thorough search of the premises of the crime scene. That's great.
He's right. You could smell it. That something is missing, even under the overpowering odor of the corpse.
Now, as for interviews, my list of people to talk to here in Martinez, I mean.
That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work.
Including Evrard Claire, a daunting adversary, if there ever was one.
And managed to kill us at one time with a chair. And almost did a second time. The asshole.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information, however. We tried to interview the Wild Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. But fine, so be it. We learned some interesting things along the way. We have to get Joyce to talk to us. I have a feeling she knows how dangerous the situation really is. But we also have to be careful about what we share with her.
That's why, Kim, if there's an option, I'm going to let you do all the talking.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
Lampshading much?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try and keep up. I'm training for long distance running. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, this is how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do things. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I'll go with
It's
that.
impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
I see. And if someone resists?
We are permitted to use whatever force we deem necessary, even lethal.
Ooh, we're going to get into some hard-hitting. Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes. The last time was 4 years ago.
Ooh, do tell?
He has internalized it well. It's just that. A fact. A self-contained past event.
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. That's an improbability, perhaps even impossibility.
Of course you've killed people. It's somewhere down there, melting in all the drink.
Oh boy.
Precinct 41 is known for a higher than average rate of police violence.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly.
The moral intern?
The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum.
The moral intern. What is that?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
And if I didn't know, how would you describe them? Or I should probably just be honest. I really don't know. That's how bad it is in here. Point to your head.
Okay. They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Who is Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous. Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Okay. That does not answer any questions, but what do you think of them, Kim?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
I'm going to take that as he's not a fan. I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
What is some of these answers? Things are bad out there. We need them here, giving us the right to police Revachol. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. We are stooges to the world's biggest bourgeois organization, protecting bourgeois rights. Mutters silently, immigrants, liberal kips, fucking men turning into women. On second thought, I don't have an opinion. Forget about it. Can't select that one because no. They've done an awful job here. Have you seen this place? This isn't humanism. Yeah.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Maybe we should make our own law?
Spoken like a revolutionary, not a cop. But hypothetical aside, in Martinez we already are vigilantes. At least the Union thinks so. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
He looks at the roundabout.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses. The red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over.
Say nothing. Just look into the night.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
What? This soldier's the highlight of the day for me. He thinks this little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH.
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land.
He looks at the dark silhouette of the equestrian monument cutting into the night sky.
It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
I hope our investigation will improve the situation here. At least do some good. Yeah, let's try to be a little optimistic.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes. Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Ooh. See you in the morning, Kim.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
We're gonna crawl in, go to bed.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
We're gonna get subjected to some fuckery, aren't we?
And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come. Maybe it's the bed's fault. Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
Failing to sleep, the most realistic part of the game. Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. You know, I'd hoped because I'm now basically nearing the end of my 2-week vacation, I was hoping I'd get, fix my sleep schedule. No, I think I just made it worse. I'm so fucked for Monday. No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Uh-oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this isn't good. What the fuck? We're gonna go talk to the corpse again, aren't we? Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the fuck?
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me, do you remember your wife's hand on your face? You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering, It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
You said, who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
Probably not, but I okay.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
Jeez.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What? What is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
It sounds like this guy's passionate about his history.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Okay.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you.
Okay.
You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
What the fuck? Limbic system go what? I can come back from this. I say grimly and determinedly.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God. There's another type.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
Please don't sing to me like that.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Don't. No, stop. Stop singing. I don't like that. Don't sing to me like that. And we wake up healthy as a lamb, but not really. Get up, Harry. Come on.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream. Double rejuvenating. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening? Because you've got depression, Harry. You've got depression. You need some help.
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Nope.
Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself. Are you sure?
Yes.
Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
That's a lie. I can do this without speed. Half the town won't be dead.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
What a picture. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Chain cutters. Do I have chain cutters? I think I have lock cutters.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Fuck it. We do it.
The faucet is
Oh, we got it.
terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening. We'll leave the mirror be for now. So I'm just dual wielding chain cutters. Where's Kim? Is he staying in? Do we want to?
The door is closed.
Kim's not.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Where's leave? I probably spooked her by now with my behavior. Where's Kim? Oh, there's the Hardy Boys. Those are some boys we gotta have a chat with. Here we go.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the Union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, I have no doubt these are the Hardy Boys Evrard told us about. The ones who keep the peace around here. And the big one must be Hardy himself. I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call the reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
He's not exaggerating about that mortal danger, just calmly factoring it in. Your fists clench and your pulse rises uncomfortably.
This is clearly the Union's peacekeeping force Evrard told us about. The one he said hanged our victim. We can't be sure, of course. Evrard may have lied to us. He definitely has an agenda of his own. Either way, we need to interview them, and it won't be easy. One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I am,
They're
but
in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you
we're going to
decide
walk
is
right
fine
past
with
them.
me.
We're going to go talk to Joyce. We're going to get that information she has for us, and then we'll come back. Oh, wait, no, they're not this way. Where in God's green earth is she again? I still don't have a map. Ah, there.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Probably best not to ask about those eyes.
Yes. And will you start an official investigation?
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What was that about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Good.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
I've already heard. Excuse me. I've already heard about about a connection between the lynching and the strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail. They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Not surprising.
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now. It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
This is getting very, very grim. And it was already grim to start with.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
It will be all of them. The decision is already made.
I have to say, this is not Disco.
It is very far from Disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
She grabs hold of the mainsail.
if you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
But they were able to subdue a mercenary. Just had a thought, maybe he wasn't wearing all of his armor.
As I said, a bloodbath. Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
That's a good point, Ian. He's probably in the whirling in rags, and taking some R&R. And as far as we know, he was just accused. He was never actually... Gotta be careful how I say this. Actually, you know what? I'm just not... We'll continue to investigate. The truth will come out.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There is a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting. You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Where are those mercenaries? It'd be good to know where they are so we can avoid them.
This is so embarrassing.
Are you
I
shitting
have
me
no
sideways?
idea. There's something wrong with
What?
my brain. Luckily,
97% success rate. And I still fuck it up. What? The hell's that bullshit? What the hell is that bullshit?
Ma'am, with all due respect, I've been around Martinez, and there's a giant hulk of a man in ill-fitting clothes at the harbor gates. Mr. Right to Work. His heart really isn't in it.
Not a terribly good actor, that one. Still.
And the other must be in one of the 4-story buildings overlooking the roundabout. He or she was reporting back to you while we were canvassing the lorry drivers.
That would afford a good vantage point. Still, I hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
Nah. Yeah, the game is screwing with me. It'll pass. I'll pass a check that's sort of less than 25% success. As soon as I get 97, that's a slam dunk. That's a slam dunk from the 3-point line. Nope. Bullshit. What can you tell me about Crenel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Downwell? That's odd for a name.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Fourth world? Fourth world countries? Ooh. Ooh, what would that entail?
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel. I have, and they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Good lass. You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it. The remaining contractors, their tribunal, it's what they believe.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him. That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You'll meet her soon enough, you feel?
Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna find the colonel, the one who was hanged. Did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was
Lely.
Lely.
His service name, a nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one. He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed, this matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Oh, right, the tattoos. Now, can you tell me about these tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent. Close. Port cities. This is an Oranese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels. The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it. Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Seminoles Islands, then this.
What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Easlary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning. His platoon members? The other contractors, though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
You know what? We'll mark
Do
it
what you
down.
have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
We're gonna mark it down, but we're not gonna do it
We will be
necessarily.
careful, ma'am.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
By the way, we talked to Everard and Claire.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He tried to kill me with a fucking chair. What do you think?
Finally, time to choose sides.
I didn't. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and the cause of capital. He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. Everard Clare is a hero of the workers' movement. He's the champion I've sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can't do business with him. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. Say I didn't.
Oh, come on now. He has his uses. How else would he have stayed in power all these years? Or wait, actually,
She answers her own questions.
corruption. That's how he's done it. Fantastic, Verm-like corruption, reaching into the bowels of the earth.
The position of my unusual colleague does not reflect official policy. I hope you understand. The RCM does not pick sides.
Don't. Fine.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt Verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something...
Like what? Like what, Joyce?
How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Are you trying to proposition, dear old Harry Joyce? You trying to proposition a cop?
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
I think it would be, actually.
Tell her she'll like you for it.
That money you gave me, would that make things weird if I shared information?
Weird? Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see, even when it comes to trade secrets. Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry.
What can we say?
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Aces high.
Oh, right, I had a thought going.
For the rest of the world, the Aces High is just a cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades, and those cargo pants could store tools for hotfixing your aerostatic. Maybe you should ask him about this.
Esprit du Corps, the roots of the RCM. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Rigorous self-critique. Mazovian socioeconomics. The 15th Indo tribe. And that's all I got. I think we gotta put some charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Ooh, what do I got? Excuse me. Oh, perception. Okay. The victim tattoo. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Oh boy. We still got a lot from yesterday. What is the race enigma? Jesus. No, thank you. Ooh, good. No. We gotta go talk to the Hardy Boys. Let's go talk to the Hardy Boys, Niall.
Over here.
Oh, we gotta talk to what's her nuts, the gardener first?
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Uh-huh.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
I believe, if I remember correctly, she is the lawyer that Everard tasked with taking care of these boys.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Yeah, and they lynched somebody. You dumb bitch.
So you were spying on us. And now you represent murder suspects, just dock workers. We've talked to Everard Clare. We know who these men are. The Union's militant wing.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
Hello to you too, Titus.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
It's cool and funny, what? I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Arm uprising. What is the union? Yes.
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you? The Union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Look, even though I'm a leftist, those two aren't always mutually exclusive.
Uh-huh. Goddamn right it is.
Shut the fuck up, Titus. I'm not talking to you. Yet.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
All right, Titus.
This is where you say your bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
The chatter is too inane to reach your ears. Raise your chin and gaze into the distance like a prince.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
There's 7 of them. 7 sets of boot prints.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s, early 40s. A symmetric burn on his neck, resembling the letters Los Los. Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind? And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. the big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars. A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum? On his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Let's call this one the musician. Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy. Exactly. Hit them with questions.
Uh-oh.
Where's the 8th Hardy?
Sorry about that, folks. I just saw that OBS decided it wanted to disconnect. What the hell happened there? That was weird. Where's the... Oh, there were 8 pairs of boots, not 7.
The fuck is with you, fella? What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She? Oh, do tell more, Glenn.
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Oh.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so, too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Well, we are investigating his murder, so...
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Everard? And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well. Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time. Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys.
Okay, we'll arrest all Hardy Boys then, because one of them did the murder and the rest are accessories.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Who do you fucking think does?
That's right, asshole. Titus Hardy runs the Hardy Boys. Ain't that so, fellas?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
No, you did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work. He pushes paper, fills out forms. The others can't read.
Elizabeth,
but on that night, they all acted as one man.
Elizabeth, shut the fuck up, please. Thank you.
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Shut the fuck up, Elizabeth.
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town. And he stepped out of line.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
'Cause one night, he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm RNA's goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
That's bold.
Really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some RNA's paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Sire, the tale is true.
Stop calling me sire. I don't like it.
This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's a slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started to come in here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle, doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Yeah, Me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
No, you're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter, and I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Rest assured, lawman. None worse than our guy. He got what was coming to him.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
The autopsy did not reveal anything too conflicting this far. You just have to wing it.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
Shut the fuck up, Elizabeth.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Wasn't he a trained killer from the Orani Special Forces? If yes, then how did you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Shanky Pross be lying. Please let me pass this.
Titus
Yes!
is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch. Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
This one, he's sweating profusely and having difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation thus far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain.
No.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Okay.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
And fuck you, too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Like what, Copper?
So, what are we gonna do? Why don't I just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood?
A fearful readiness, like an electrical charge, raises hairs in the room. By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us. The lieutenant tries to establish eye contact with you.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one and get the fuck out of our booth. We're not gonna do this again.
So, what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
We need to up our authority. I'm going to take off for now. So we got to up our authority to try and assert dominance. Do we talk to him about the tattoos? Where's authority under here? If I hadn't put it in, well, I imagine if I didn't put anything in perception. Who's this guy? It's all about the money, you know? Guess we should buy another.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
How could anyone forget, asshole?
So the woman died in the whirling in rags. Could it be this room here? Probably. You know what? It's a 3% chance. Actually, no. We're going to talk to that. Scabby Dabby Doo. We're going to quick save. We're going to take Joyce's advice and hopefully...
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck bulge.
Be careful. He's holding it in. There are things in there you don't want to meet.
It just has to be said. That was not a convincing line.
Fucking wow. How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. Somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this. He's thinking. This is not the time.
Fucking loincloth.
Loincloth? Now you see, that's not really what a scab would say, is it? Better not to press the issue further, sire. He seems tense. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on.
I think you may be able to help me decipher some tattoos.
Don't think so.
Suddenly, This feels like a really, really bad idea. Silence. He takes the photo. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving, hard as a stone, but beneath it,
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. Yeah.
he's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Sure.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission. He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
He licks his lips as if drunk suddenly.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
His voice gets strangely quiet, a long, long way from right to work. His gaze pierces the paper.
At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like the road this is going down.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired in the hands of Sarge Mason, the kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
Okay.
God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them. Said primitive spirits were watching over him now. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless, odorless. It's...
No, I was somewhere else. That's just a guess as to what this one little star on his belly might mean. I'm just a bouncer.
You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But... go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
Uh-huh.
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Okay, what else do we gotta do? Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Oh, there's one other thing. From before. Something about a call I had to make about I think tracing the call.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Yes. The armor was produced by fair weather in their facilities in Betancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine conflict. So, it seems the armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued. Yes, that is the most recent name the ICP has been able to connect to the CVP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also have one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor. No, they work called Sediment. And somatosensor, it seems. All that during the last 9 years.
Armor like this isn't mass-produced. It would have probably been fitted. Perhaps there's a record of who signed for this particular suit of armor.
A suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
This is a fun challenge for her. An opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Glad to help. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more for you then. Not yet, but I was able to convince the database people to share private sector information. They promised to get back to me by tomorrow morning.
That was
Do you
fast.
have any other questions? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Okay, I gotta try and get some... Definitely don't want to get that. I need my authority to be up, not down, up.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Oh, cry me a river. Oh. It's snowing quite a bit. Why is it not letting me access the thought? There we go.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Where? There? Those are old. Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Okay, I just need to get one more.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Probably some kids.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side.
Kuno.
With N and C scribbled backwards.
Oh, Kuno.
That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts. lanky, weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Small gathered. See a small tent. Okay. Alright, just give me a second here. Oh, that's right. Well, that's what I wanted to mention. I just wanted to say, I wanted to mention at the beginning of the video, but completely slipped my mind due to just having to deal with those technical difficulties. Thank you, everybody who's been watching and commenting, liking and sharing the latest, long form analysis, the one on Assassin's Creed Odyssey that went out last Friday. Thank you so very much. The response has been fantastic. I've been really, really pleased with the response that you guys have been giving to the video. And as an aside, the next long form analysis is currently in production. Now, when I say production, I've started writing the script. I started writing the script earlier this week. I can't remember exactly when, because I started it, but then I basically said, to hell with this. It wasn't very, let's just say I got about I wrote the intro and I got eight pages in, and then I just scrapped it and said, no, we're restarting. We're starting from scratch again, because this is just awful. And now it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. But please do not ask when it's going to be out, because I don't think it'll be out. I'm hoping, I'm going to try. I make no promises. I'm going to try for around Christmas time to get it out. But I don't think it's going to happen, because it is going to be a chunky boy. I got this feeling it's going to be a very chunky boy. I don't know if it's going to be 6 hours chunky, but it's going to be chunky.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again. This time, you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
Fuck me gently. It is hot as hell in here. Give me 1 second. I need to get a proper, air conditioner or something, because holy smokes. It is hot. It's only 20 degrees, but it is a very muggy and humid 20 degrees. It is awful.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
We'll check it out. If we can get over there. Ooh. What's this? Naval coat? Suggestion. Know thy neighborhood.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Who the fuck's talking to me? How do we get in there? It's set to the east. Maybe through the alley?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
That's very blunt. Why am I looking at this wall?
Because this is
Are
no
you
ordinary
joking?
wall. It is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
I fail a speech check. Or sorry, a skill check that had a 97% chance of success. Fail that. I get this one that has a 3% chance of success. Pass that. What in God's green earth? Like, what the actual fuck? Has to be doing it on purpose. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm almost tempted to go back to Titus, quick save before I meet with them, and then trying to assert my authority with that skill check, even though it's only a 28% chance. Because, like, bro, like, dude, it's like, what? Like, is that supposed to be intentional? Like, because that is crazy. That is a crazy design choice. And I kind of like it. But anyways, we're looking at a wall. Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More.
Oh, wall father.
Oh, wall father? Kim, I must paint this wall. Add even more beauty.
Huh? He sounds tired of it all.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but take another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm sure I'll find the materials. Then we can come back to this magnificent wall.
I suppose we have to pass by it again at some point anyway.
Fuck me. Ooh, some goodies. I got.
What's that noise down there?
I haven't spoken much to Kim. I should probably change that. Oh!
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier.
Oh.
You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow. Your chest feels tight looking at them. It's closing in, caving in, ever tighter. Your breathing grows even heavier.
Are you kidding me? I just... Oh dear.
You okay there? Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What are you looking at? Bullet holes generally look the same, so probably. But you're right. More old bullet holes from the revolution.
Man, how many people got shot during the revolution?
Plenty.
Plenty. Oh, that's ominous. But yes, I need to invest in authority. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Oh, is this the other door?
Get involved in this.
There must be another way into the building.
What the fuck was that? Why was that suddenly so freaking loud? I'm sorry if that broke anyone's eardrums.
So much for a quiet smoke.
Oh, that might be the other.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer. There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
The mercenaries.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets the old patio chairs and dead house plants, and all the neighboring windows are black.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of question? Okay, what kind of question is that? What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
Your Sunday?
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
Okay, now, yes. Now I am definitely intrigued. That's very specific.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Ooh. Rugby wouldn't be my first choice, but I do like rugby. Very good sport. Great sport, even.
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Very funny.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay. If I failed this, I swear to God.
This is
Thank you.
Also time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains? For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
He walks away. Now, what stone is he talking about? Because I still can't get up there, but I was able to talk to him.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
Ooh.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Now, I want to go chat with Titus Hardy. We're going to go see if we can't have a chat with the man. I also still need to try and get the petanque ball that I randomly yeeted from here. Let's do that real quick. How to get around there? Jeez, the fucking... Dang. Let's go try having a word with Hardy. We're gonna quick save.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
What? Fuck it.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Quickly reload that. I don't know. Maybe we keep trying until it hits.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yeah, you're very funny.
Establish authority.
See,
Yes.
that's just some nonsense, okay?
Authority.
Like, you can't...
Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Okay, we're gonna... We'll let it... We'll let it lie. We'll let it lie. We'll let it lie for now.
Right to work! Free flow of commerce! Fucking wow. How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now. Somewhere above. The man's breathing steadied.
Okay, guess that's that then. Let's go check out that apartment then. Since apparently I don't have enough authority. What? I saw something pop up. Enormous bulls worthy of a real man.
Yes?
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles. Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
But it should still be addressed.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know? That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncocked material, if you say so yourself.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome. What? These? It's just seasonal clothing.
And those look like airman pants. Good for storing tools in.
Where is this going? Interesting. I think it's called the brain.
He's so done with my shit.
It's no mere brain.
Okay, Art Cup.
Okay, indeed. In this in this atelier, I have realized, and in this atelier, Jesus Christ. And in this atelier, I have realized that you harbor some kind of sentiment towards the Revolutionary Air Brigades.
I do not harbor a sentiment for Revolutionary Air Brigades in particular.
Just air brigades, then?
Okay, I wanted to become an aerostatic pilot. Then I turned 10 and realized we no longer have an air force.
Are you sure the Revolutionary has got nothing to do with this?
Absolutely nothing. Good.
Huh. You don't look like a... Oh.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
You're only making it sound interesting. Actually, I do find these kind of questions interesting. Personally, I find it maybe not so much geography, but geopolitical entities, polities. Who makes up what?
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Something to do with the lieutenant's, eyebrow.
The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
Huh?
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall. Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it. If the lieutenant were an evil man, who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Why is it suddenly playing music? Unless... because I got the music to... Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're
Why is it playing music? This does not make any sense. I've got music turned off because I don't want it to get... I hope this does not gets a copyright claim on me, because that's gonna be some bullshit. I got my music turned off. What the fuck?
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
You don't need office supplies to get your
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work? What if I want to work this case alone? Not just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Why is there music playing? Let's just turn it up. Turn it down. Voiceover volume. Actually, I'm going to maybe bump that up a bit. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, we'll leave it.
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist. I don't prioritize containers. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers Contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
That was so weird with the music. That was so weird. Now I'm kind of like concerned that I'm gonna get a copyright claim placed on the video. Or sorry, on the stream, pardon me. Alright, let's go into that apartment. It's apartment block. Whoa. Notices that missing pets are plastered on top of each other. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. What in the hell? Flip up glasses. The auditor. Ooh. I need to up my authority. Ugh. Someone's drawn 5-pointed star on the wall. Okay. So, money. Good. So, ooh, some more money. I almost got enough for another night after this. Ooh, what's that? Postcard, Boogie Street, 46. This crumpled up postcard depicts an open-air market in Boogie Street 5 years ago. A vendor smiles as dead roosters line his stalls, hung by their feet from the canopy. Red blood flows onto the muddy street. Blurry shadows of people pass. Oh, and here's the old lady.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Oof. I've had bronchitis. It is nasty. I don't recommend it. Imagine not being able to breathe while running in a stupidly high fever, where you have stupid high fever, so you're burning up, but you can't ever get warm. And at the same time, it hurts to breathe. Awful. Especially someone like myself with asthma. It is awful.
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing, red spots in her cheeks.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
I'm looking for Martin Martinez, so I just know what answer we're going to get.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry. Pea-brain, someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jambrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I did get the joke, but what other option did I have?
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for? Talk?
The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Now, how do we get up there?
That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism, in other words. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
What does it invoke in me?
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways.
Why does that cost me morale? Ah, balcony.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Return tomorrow? Why tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28.
Why not today?
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Not enough for today. Not enough for tomorrow. An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Oh. Whoa, it opened for us? Interesting. There's another balcony. Hey, hello.
The streets will flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier. Huh?
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C. And here I was trying to be polite. Just can't win with you pigs.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Towards Joyce, performing maintenance on her boat.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
God, everybody is just such a... God. You know, I like worlds that are grim, dark, gritty, grounded, visceral. You know, like, they're dirty because they feel more real. This world just sucks. This is awful. Because, like, part of the reason why I like grimdark or dark fantasy or dark science fiction is because everything is so awful. Everything is so dark and grim that it makes the lighter moments of laughter, of joy, of love, of companionship and friendship and all those things, those moments stand out more and have more resonance. We haven't gotten any of that yet. Everything just literally sucks. It's like, bro, it's like, yo, can we get some... Okay, maybe not, that's not true. We did have the little girl outside the bookstore, her mom's bookstore. She was great. She was adorable. But other than that, it's just like, my God, everything's just fucking awful here. It's like, damn. Hold on, what's those on?
It's where they grow whores like her and their whoremen.
What? Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor?
No, but like, what's up with you?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit. I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
So you don't know what to write.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
Why are you so committed to defacing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc. Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval. I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock. You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo.
Cindy, I need some paint and your brush too.
What for? Well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking about? Let me stop you right there, Piggy. You have no idea, do you? No idea. No brush? Fuck off.
No, you'll see. You will all see and tremble.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. Everything really.
They do say the painter always paints his own portrait.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, Piggo.
What if I had some interpretive dance?
I think everyone would rather you didn't. You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portraits.
Thanks, Cindy.
Oh, but I'm all out of fuel oil.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
Can't I just use paint?
Are you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian as ordinary paint.
Kim, my friend, would you be willing to sacrifice some of your fuel for art?
My fuel oil is for my kinema. Use your own fuel if you are unable to contain your artistic impulses, but please, leave my kinema out of it.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Oh, I know. Oh, what? Whoa.
Yes?
100 tiny feet skirting beneath the grates, the rats of the city. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? Enough coal to last several winters. Smells of chemicals. What? Laborer jeans? Money! Yes! We're all squared up for the next night. Ooh, I kind of want to rock the jeans if I'm being honest, but I won't. I've got some mixed feelings about this stream. It's been both productive and also kind of like unproductive. Oh, we haven't. finished exploring out there yet, I don't think. I think we've made some progress. We've moved things along. But at the same time, a firing squad for the rich. Lovely. Foreclosed by Martinez Realty Associates. Ooh. Cold and winter gray. Someone's torn down the wall here. Ooh. Those are fed. An old grocery list on the table. And checks.
What happened here? It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here. Indeed.
Humdilly, 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 skilly. Skiddly billy. Anything else to see in this apartment of dreams? Okay, we got about 15 odd minutes to go. Kuno's got information. I feel like we're gonna have to make peace with him. As much as I do not want to give, guess we'll have to talk to Kuno. See what this mucker has to say.
Have you come to make your offering to Kuno?
Throw him the keys to the abandoned truck. Got yourself a little set of wheels, Kuno.
Stay the fuck away from
Oh,
Kuno.
right.
You smell like bum shit. Kuno's not a bum. Kuno doesn't touch that shit.
What? Do you think Kuno's fucking 80 years old? Trying to bring me bum juice? Make the Kuno paranoid? Just because you get high off that shit doesn't mean Kuno has to fuck himself with that fermented piss and shit mix.
Oh, hey, don't be talking shit about wine. Nothing like a nice glass of wine at the end of the day. Come on now.
Trying to get a 12-year-old hooked on the shit shake?
Alcohol use has been declining in the under 16 bracket this past decade.
What if I offer him the keys?
Are you crazy?
Yes.
Class A fucker. Blind fucks are always ruining it for everybody.
Kim is never going to be okay with you handing something like this off to a minor. This plan is either off the table, or you need to do it when he's not around.
Please don't waste time.
The lieutenant does not approve of this at all.
Don't listen to the blind fuck, piggo. You're doing the right thing here. Trying to get Kuno to like you again. You can pay tribute to Kuno with drugs, or cigarettes, or some wheels. Kuno could use some wheels. Motorized carriage shit.
I guess cigarettes is... gonna have to be... cigarettes. But I don't know if I got enough money to get cigarettes on top of...
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
I'm gonna buy... Where the hell can a man get cigarettes around here? There's a sentence you probably won't hear very often. Ooh. I know, maybe. Maybe this fucking guy.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Try to dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head. Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
No, I'm not gonna get any cigarettes here. Oh, this has just been something. He's not gonna have anything. something in here.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Leave. Well, I don't really know what else to say, really. Let's just do a quick review of our notes here. We still got to get something for Kuno, because Kuno knows about the armor, but he won't talk to us unless we give him Kuno some smokes. We don't know where to get smokes. We still gotta find our badge and our gun, which Everard seemingly has, but we only get that if we deliver the letter to him, which requires that the drawbridge goes down, which requires the lock to be closed, which won't happen until the next day. We still gotta send the body for processing. We still gotta put it... Oh, excuse me. We gotta talk to... We gotta prove our authority. We gotta paint a wall. We gotta wait for the smoker on the balcony. And we gotta wait... Oh. Right. Let's do that real quick. We'll end off the stream doing that.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio
Let's call the Lazarus.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
We'll call her Lazarus, and then we'll call it for the night.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Oh, it's you.
Was that a snarl or a suppressed groan? No love for you here.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
Oh boy.
There is no surprise in his voice, only careless superiority.
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Sort of, but by God does it burn in your chest.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
What a very helpful doctor.
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body? You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactorson.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me. Oh, spare me the sad, drunken blubbering and get on with it. What's your complaint? Yes, there's no end. Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. Now let's get on with it. I've got more important things to do.
What a fucking asshole.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Alice, on the other hand, is lovely. She's the one bright spot. Helps that she's a redhead, too.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer.
Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective? Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things. Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely.
Oh!
You hear the call breaking up on the other end of the radio, and then the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set
And yeah. Let's just do that real quick. And I think on that note, we are going to call it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a blast as always, even though I think this stream, in my opinion, was maybe not as entertaining as the previous ones. But in any event, I appreciate you all joining me this evening for that. We'll be back again next week at 7 or 7:30, as always. And I will make a post on Wednesday, probably sometime in the early evening hours, as per usual, about that. But yeah, things are certainly getting interesting. I gotta now figure out how the hell I'm going to assert my authority on a man who blatantly, overtly admits to killing a man. So next week should be easy, should be excuse me, should be quite interesting. Tune in next Friday to find out how that goes. Anyways, again, thank you so much for joining me, and have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.